Huge explosion. BTR-82 and ammo depot Russian explodes and attack Western weapons by Ukraine troops. A huge explosion has been reported and believed to be attributed to Ukrainian forces destroying a Russian ammunition warehouse. Footage published by the Ukrainian 53rd Separate Mechanized Brigade shows a huge explosion in a field. According to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Russian BTR-82 and field warehouse were destroyed. Footage published by the Ukrainian 53rd Separate Mechanized Brigade shows a huge explosion in a field. According to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, a Russian BTR-82 and field warehouse were destroyed. And foreign ministers from the group of 7 leading industrialist countries on Wednesday demanded that Russia immediately hand back control of the plant to Ukraine, something Moscow seems unlikely to do. There was no immediate comment from Russia on the Ukrainian allegations of a rocket attack on Marnets, and media could not independently verify the allegations. Moscow says it does not deliberately target civilians in what it calls its special military operation in Ukraine aimed at preemptively safeguarding its own security against expansion of the NATO military alliance. Andriy Yermak, President Volodymyr Zelensky's chief of staff, accused Russia of launching attacks on Ukrainian towns with impunity from the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in the knowledge that it was risky for Ukraine to fight back. 80 reactive rockets fired at residential buildings, Yermak wrote on the Telegram messaging service, referring to the attack on Marnets. The terrorist nation is continuing to fight against civilians. The cowardly Russians can't do anything more, so they strike towns ignobly hiding at the Zaporizhzhia atomic power station, he wrote. Ukraine, which accuses Moscow of waging an unprovoked imperial-style war of aggression, says around 500 Russian troops with heavy vehicles and weapons are stationed at the plant, where Ukrainian technicians continue to work. Russia says its forces are behaving responsibly and doing everything they can to ensure the facility's safety. Moscow has accused Ukrainian forces of shelling the plant, something Kyiv denies. Valentin Reznichenko, governor of Ukraine's central Dnipropetrovsk region, said on Wednesday that the Russian attack on Marnets was carried out with 80 Grad rockets. More than 20 buildings had been damaged in the town, which is located on the other side of the Dnipro River from the power plant, he said. The same attack damaged the power line, leaving several thousand people without electricity, he added. A hostel, 2 schools, a concert hall, the main council building, and other administrative buildings had been hit too, he said. Images supplied by Ukrainian officials showed the rubble-strewn corridor of a school that had apparently been hit with its windows blown out and a residential building pierced by a rocket. Meanwhile, Russia was delivered a hammer blow after a series of mystery explosions hit an airbase deep behind the front lines in Ukraine. Saki Air Base in Crimea, deep within Russian-controlled territory, was rocked by a number of large explosions that Moscow has denied were not the result of a Ukrainian surprise attack. Footage from the base has emerged showing the scale of the damage left behind by the incident. But after coyly denying any involvement, a senior Ukrainian official on Wednesday said Kyiv's Special Defense Forces had carried out a series of strikes on the base located near the Novofedorivka settlement in Crimea. The footage, which appears to have been captured on the airbase, shows the burning wrecks of military equipment. Panning around the scene, the video shows the smoldering remains of numerous vehicles. Widespread damage can be seen on surrounding buildings, with little left standing after blasts, which Kyiv has denied any responsibility for. A senior Ukrainian official suggested a series of explosions at the Russian airbase in Crimea could have been the work of partisan saboteurs. The advisor to President Volodymyr Zelensky also suggested Russian incompetence as a possible cause of Tuesday's blasts. They killed 1 civilian and injured 8, according to the health department in Russia-annexed Crimea. Huge plumes of smoke could be seen in videos posted on social media from Crimea, a holiday destination for many Russians. Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula from Ukraine in 2014 and used it in February as one of the launch pads for its invasion. What do we have to do with this? People who are living under occupation understand that the occupation is coming to an end, Podolyak said. Moscow said the explosions, at least 12 according to witnesses, were detonations of stored ammunition, not the result of any attack. Zelensky did not directly mention the blasts in his daily video address on Tuesday, but said it was right that people were focusing on Crimea.